Get out, Lolo! Get out, bro! Get out! Get out, Lolo! Yeah!
Just around midnight, gunshots disrupted the quiet inside this North Harris County apartment complex near Hafer Road and Highway 6. Investigators say multiple people were there to witness a tragedy.
They found a 17-year-old female who'd been shot multiple times in the parking lot.
The sheriff's office says Laurynn Galloway died at the scene. Witnesses told investigators Galloway was in an argument with a man in the parking lot before he shot and killed her, but police haven't given that suspect's identity.
We're attempting to put together an idea of exactly what happened at the time. At this time, we're not comfortable releasing anything as far as suspect information.
Like that, I like that. I love you down to your feet.
Laurynn Galloway, a 17-year-old from Houston, lived a life that belied her age, filled with moments that were as vibrant as they were dangerous. Known affectionately as Lo or Lolo by her friends, Lauren's social media presence painted a picture of a young woman who loved the spotlight of her city's nightlife, often seen dancing, engaging in playful fights, and partaking in adult activities far too mature for her age.
Get it low, low! Get it low, low! Get it low, low! Get it low, low! Yeah! His favorite home. Yeah! You better walk with her. Yeah. Yeah.
These snapshots of her were just the surface of a life cut tragically short. While this channel typically celebrates the positive aspects of those lost to violence, it is essential in Lauren's case to address the risks associated with her lifestyle, not to disrespect her memory, but to understand the full scope of her story. Galloway loved her family deeply, a love that shone through in the rare but cherished moments she shared with them online. Yet, it was her engagement in the more dangerous facets of nightlife that defined much of her public persona. The harsh reality set in when, amidst what was a common scenario, twerking and play fighting in a seemingly innocuous gathering, tragedy struck. In a horrifying twist, an altercation escalated fatally when an individual, possibly connected to an ex-girlfriend, drew a gun and shot Lauryn in cold blood, leaving her to die in a parking lot as she held her own in a fight. This devastating act was not just a murder. It underscores the critical issues of gun violence among teens and the dire need for adult supervision and curfews. Galloway's story is a heartbreaking reminder of the urgent need for change and vigilance in protecting our youth from environments and influences that can tragically cut their potential short. Welcome to the American Crime Femicide channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future uploads. Lolo, only 17 years old, lived a life far more tumultuous than any teenager should endure. Her passion for life was evident in her vibrant social media presence, where she shared moments of dancing, smoking, and drinking actions that, while expressive of her freedom, exposed her to undeniable risks. Recently, Lauryn had been through a painful breakup with her girlfriend Destiny, which she candidly shared on TikTok.
You could do better. I could do better too. I don't need better.
Deep down I know this never works, but you can lay when you're alone all by yourself and you lying in your bed.
Promise I'll be alright. Just know that I'll be alright. Know that I'll be.
I'm gonna kiss you when I'm gone, so I'm gonna love you now, like it's all I have.
All I want is for things to go back to the way they used to be. Back when villagers were afraid of me, and I could take a mud bath in peace, when I could do what I wanted.
Despite her heartbreak, Lauryn didn't let it confine her. She continued to live life loudly, going out and becoming the life of the party. But behind the lively videos and the nights out lay a harsh reality. On the night of October 20th, Lo and her friends crossed paths with Destiny and her group. What started as an apparent reconciliation turned violent, with Galloway fighting someone close to Destiny. A witness to the night, a friend of Lo, recounted the chilling moments that followed the altercation. 50K and Lolo were play fighting. In the midst of that, she gave Chris her gun. The moment he touched the gun, he said to Lo, "Hey B, touch my sister again, and I'm going to blow your shit." Then he started moving weird. No one took it seriously but Destiny. When Lolo bucked at her, 50K gave him a weird stare, and he shot Lo 3 times. Once in the neck, once in the shoulder, and once in the stomach. This wasn't just a street fight, it was a prelude to murder, played out in front of a group of youngsters, turning what should have been a simple night out into a scene from a horror movie. After the shots rang out, only one friend remained by Lauryn's side to witness her last breaths, a devastating testament to the fleeting loyalty among her circle.
On this Sunday morning, things here at the Costa Ibiza apartment complex looked normal, but last night they weren't. Around 12 a.m., Harris County Sheriff's deputies were called to this Hafer Road apartment complex where they found the body of a deceased 17-year-old girl with multiple gunshot wounds. At the time, deputies say there were many people in the parking lot and there was a possible altercation.
I heard like 4 to 5 shots, but I didn't think nothing of it because it happened on a normal basis.
Some residents say that they hear things, but many of them don't want to speak.
As long as you mind your business and stay out the way, man, you don't have to worry about that, man. I go to work, come home, go to work, come home. You know, kids in the house, school in the house.
The incident is tragic, but people say things like this happen frequently.
Bad things happen to bad people. Don't get me wrong, it happen to good people.
After interviewing multiple witnesses overnight, Harris County deputies say that they're still trying to verify all of the information so they can determine exactly what happened.
In the wake of her murder, social media became a platform for mourning and outrage. Friends of Lauryn demanded justice, calling on the alleged shooter, Chris, to turn himself in. Lolo's mother, Dorothy, devastated by the loss, spoke out about Lauryn's loving nature and demanded swift justice against the killer.
These are the tears no mother wants to cry.
One minute I'm crying, the next minute I think about her happiness, I get happy. The next minute I might be crying again.
Dorothy Galloway is grieving the loss of her 17-year-old daughter, Laurynn Galloway, a bright light in her life.
Live wire. She was a live wire since birth. Always happy, family oriented, everybody's. If you would have met her, you was gonna be auntie. And she was always happy. We gonna party, she loved music, she liked to rap. I mean, since I can't touch her anymore, I just go, every day I wanna hear her music. Just wanna hear her music or listen to her videos.
But now, memories are all Dorothy has. After the Harris County Sheriff's Office says her daughter was shot multiple times here in this parking lot at the Costa Ibiza apartment complex after an altercation with a man. Lauryn's mother says Lauryn's friend told her the argument started over a phone and the man who pulled the trigger was not Lauryn's boyfriend.
All she wanted was her phone. Once the girl took her phone. The girlfriend and the girlfriend homeboy came over there to where Lauryn was. They arguing and fussing and fighting. They brought it outside and the girlfriend passed the homeboy the gun and told her if she come my way, shoot her. But my thing is like, why so many times? Why, when she went on the ground, you still shot her more times, 5 to 6 times?
The anger and frustration are palpable. A young life was snuffed out due to petty conflicts and a lethal mix of immaturity and weaponry. It's tragic and infuriating that instead of celebrating graduations and new beginnings, Lauryn's family and friends are now planning memorials and crying out for justice.
And this all I gotta say. Long live my little sister. You hoes, quit dissing. Bro, you hoes knew Lolo was on you hoes ass. Y'all knew y'all couldn't fuck with Lolo. Y'all knew that. That's why you hoes dissing. But you niggas been weenies. You niggas is naturally weenies, bro. Like, you niggas is weenies. Forever 17. Long live my little sister. Long live my baby girl, bro.
Right down! Yeah! Right down! Okay then! Yeah! Oh!
This murder highlights a glaring issue in our community, the lack of supervision and guidance for our youth. Lauryn's activities, while not uncommon for teenagers seeking independence, needed the balance of adult guidance, which seems to have been missing. Now, a vibrant young soul has been lost prematurely, her potential unfulfilled, leaving behind a family to mourn what could have been and a community to question how many more young lives will be lost before we demand better for our children. May Laurynn Galloway rest in peace, and may her story be a wake-up call for all of us to advocate for a safer, more nurturing environment for our youth.